Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daki and thank you so very much for coming back and watching this video. Thank you for being part of this journey, and I really do hope you enjoyed that sunrise. I really wanted to capture that sunrise because update 8 is finally here, out of the experimental branch and now is ready to play. I haven't been playing on experimental 8 all this time. I've been on 7, and let me just say the updates that they've done is incredible. Like the little flares on the visor is you might be able to see if YouTube picks it up after the sun, the sunrise, the lighting, lumen is great with the shadows, the crisp shadows. And yeah, update is beautiful. Coffee Stain has done a beautiful job bringing this to fruition. The developers are great. It's been beautiful, and I'm so glad to be back. I'm so sorry I've been away for what seems to be almost a month now. I'm terribly sorry, but I've been working on a few things, and I've got a lot of work to do. So let's get right into it. As you can probably see, we're quite high off the ground, and we've got some. Oh yeah, we got some more conveyor belts. Yep. Let's get back into it. So let me explain what's going on. I've been making the base a little bit, just experimenting with heights on the ceilings and whatnot, and ramps, and yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But the first thing that I've been doing is really experimenting with, oh, that's gotta hurt, how to transition the bus work into the base itself. Now, as you could probably see from the last video, we had like a bit of a ramp going on, and then like a 90-degree bend that went around here, actually very similar to this here, like a 90-degree bend, and after some thinking about it, I didn't like it, so we tore it all down. And we're going with conveyor belt, these things, conveyor lifts, that's them. We're going with conveyor lifts. Now, as you guys would have probably noticed, the first row here is obviously copper, the two middle ones here iron, and the last one here is limestone. So we're going to basically put this floor here as the the copper. The second floor that I've got going on here is going to be the iron, and then the third floor is going to be the limestone. To do such a thing, we're running the conveyor lifts straight through the ceilings up here to get the extra height on the conveyors, and then we're going to run them very similar to the copper here, straight into the actual floor itself. Now, what happens then when it gets to the floor? All of this is going to get changed also, mind you. Like, this is not staying the way it's staying. It is also all going to get changed. We're going to run them into smelters, and then smelters obviously into, you know, constructors, assemblers, etc, etc. Now, as per the last video, and I really do thank you guys immensely for the comments, because you guys are 100% correct. I had one of these belts per smelter, and I was thinking, you know, 60 in, 60 through the smelter. No, you guys are absolutely 100% correct here. The actual belt itself can run 2 smelters. So what I've done now is experimented with different designs, and every belt that comes in here gets split through the splitter and run. Actually, let me hop up here and I can show you a little bit easier. Sorry. Let me just run up here to the top. So every single, you can see it here, so every belt runs into two there we go, 2 smelters. And I've done a little bit of a compact design here where 2 belts run parallel with each other, over top of each other, and then get split into, well, 4 smelters that are like a little compact design. Now, there is a bit of a gap between each one of these sort of bays, I guess you could say. I kind of wanted to keep it on the squares here. So, yeah, that's what we got kind of going on at the moment. Now, when they exit these smelters all the way down there, these can get joined back up through a merger, and that will run back onto that conveyor's that conveyor's wonky. We can merge them back up into their 60 per minute belts, which is what we are intending to do. But anyway, that's what we've been going on. What I've got planned for today is to redesign this a little bit, squish all this down a little bit more, and if I can just get off these stacks here, bonk. We've got to continue running all of these sort of conveyor lifts all the way up to their platforms. Now, obviously, this platform right here is going to, well, this roof ceiling thing here is going to be iron. I'm going to try and fit 20 of these bays, or 20 of these smelters into one floor. Hopefully I can do it. And then obviously your limestone is going to go up to the top floor. But anyway, enough talking. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I'm going to continue just running these up to the top here because, yeah, I need to do that. And yeah, I really do hope you enjoy the video. Hey everybody, a little bit of an update. We have... Oh, no, damn it. God, hang, hold up. Wait. Nope. Nope. I'm fumbling this. Oh no. Alright, with that last conveyor belt in, we've completed the first floor, the copper row. So basically... Oh man, I fumbled that so hard. Let me climb back up here. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we've completed the Never mind. We've completed the copper row. Basically, we have rerun the belts along the front of the base. We have dropped them down into the full smelter, what are we calling this? Like the compact smelter design, I guess? Yeah, okay, cool. Now, I did also think about, see the gap between each one of the compact designs. So see how we've got them running essentially in a 1, 2, and a 3, actually I can just highlight that, a 3-block space here, and then we've got another 3-block space. We can essentially squish these two up so that they're running very much parallel here, and it would reduce a little bit of the space. However, we have not quite an infinite world, almost an infinite world. Why not use the space? And I kind of like it spaced out just a little bit. What it also allows us to do is when we get around to actually designing the base and everything, we can make all of this floor space like a different color to the rest of the floor space to indicate that this is a work area, right? So yeah, we can indicate like that's a work area and that's a work area, and we can put like lines around it to, you know when you go to a factory and there's like safety lines, you can't, like, do not cross lines. Yeah, that's what we're kind of thinking about. Anyway, we've done floor number 1. What I would also like to point out is that we've run all of the belts up to their corresponding floors. So all of the iron now is on of row number 2 or floor number 2. We're actually going to run upstairs and have a look at that. And you might be also asking, why is there so much just empty space? Like, we're only utilizing this little area. There's so much space between, the smelter and the ceiling, and there's so much space. Look, I'm going to fill it in. There's going to be room that I need to put circuit breakers and all sorts of other things in. And the reason for the height is because I wanted every floor to be the exact height. So when you're looking at it from a distance, it looks even. So that way floor number 1 isn't like, say, 3 blocks high, and floor number 2 is 7 blocks high, and then floor number 3 is only, 4 blocks high. I wanted every floor to be the same height, so it looked, symmetrical. And the reason for the height is because, well, iron takes up the whole height. Iron is the highest row stack thing that we've got going on. So I had to base the floor height around the height of iron. So there's a little bit of a gap between the top row conveyor here and the ceiling, but essentially iron dictated the height of the floors. And this looks so good. I can't, like, yeah, I don't know if YouTube's compression really does this justice. If you really, really want to experience Satisfactory in Update 8 with all of its glory, it's all its luminous glory, and this is just beautiful. Anyway, we're going to continue on. I've got some work to do on the iron floor, and it's going to look almost a 1-for-1 as the copper floor, except it's going to take up the whole floor itself. So yeah, we're going to do this exact same setup, but for the iron floor. The other thing as well is that this, let me just turn my light on. This sort of design here versus the conveyor belt, it's because you can't put a conveyor on that sort of level. I think I explained that in my last video, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, we're going to continue doing the iron and then the limestone. Limestone's going to look a little bit different, but I'm going to run upstairs and do the same thing as what we've done here, but for the iron. And I will see you guys all very soon. So I just had to go down and grab some more iron plates. But as I was walking down to get some iron plates, I just looked back at the base itself, and this is nowhere near completion. This is nowhere near what it should be at. But I'm just like, it's ever so starting to come together. And you know what? It's just that ever little bit emotional that all this time is starting to develop this. And yeah, this is going to be awesome. I mean, the base isn't even built. All I'm doing is the floors right now. I still got to put the walls and the structures and design work on it, the lights, the paint jobs, everything else. I've still got all that to do yet, but every single time I look up at this thing, I just start getting that, that feeling that something is grand in scale, that it's just giant. I don't know if the video translates this, but when you're walking around this world and you're having a look at this, it is impeccable. It is so large in what it is that it's stunning. It really is stunning. Anyway, I thought I'd just give you guys another update. We are sort of halfway through the iron belts. I'm just going to climb to the top here to show you where we are at. If I can not fall off this time, it'd be great. So we're halfway through the iron belts at the moment. Oh, that looks cool with the sun coming through. We've done one column of 10, which is exactly what you guys see right here. So one column of 10 equals this. We are starting the second column of 10 as we speak. Can I jump off here? Oh, hey. Connect to that. They're all connected. Yeah, so we basically done one column of 10. Now we are on to the second column of 10. Oh, that looks so dope. Anyway, we got a lot more to do. I'm going to get the last column of 10s done over here. And, yeah, then we'll see how we go. Where's the moon? Hi, moon. All right, let's keep going. So basically, let me jump down here. Oh, ow. We're not quite done. I ran out of belts, but basically that goes into there. That's all set up. That's all good. That one's all good. Okay, so this is where we were when I ran out. So we need some smelters, and we're going to flip the smelters around. The smelters go here, and here, and there, and there. Then we're going to grab a splitter. The splitter's going to go right and bang in the middle. Perfect. Jump up on top of here. Get the belt going from there to there. We want this belt here. We want this belt here. We want the zigzag belt to do zigzaggy things as it comes out of the front smelters. And we can run them down. No drama at all. While we're up here, we can reach back and grab that. Beautiful. And that's it. That's how it's all set up. It's pretty straightforward. It doesn't take a lot of time. And I'm just going to bring the conveyors out here. Just like so. And the very last step that we got to do is grab, because this is the first layer, we're going to grab those two and join them up there, because we can't use the conveyor lifts at this height. So yeah, that's what I've got going on. So I'm going to continue doing this again and again and again and again and again until we get all of these conveyors lined up. And then, yeah, I guess it's on to the next step, which is the third floor. Wow, this is turning into something amazing. Look at all that. Can you just, oh my goodness. Look at this. So we've joined, okay, this is kind of poetic. It's like chaos down here, where we've just grabbed a whole bunch of belts and nodes and everything, and then it starts getting a little bit more, less chaotic, a bit more organized, a bit more in order. Same with what's going on all the way up there. And then it gets a little bit more orderly, and then it gets a little bit more orderly, and then it comes back into the base itself. I like this, but my main concern, and can someone please let me know in the comment section, is this gonna lag? Like, I'm really concerned this is gonna lag my world, because as each material runs along this conveyor, then it's gonna go up conveyor, then it's gonna go up to the boss, then it's gonna go across here, then up another conveyor, then you know, across into splitters, and then down. I am a little concerned that when all this is fully running, my frame rate is just gonna get absolutely annihilated. But I mean, there's only one way to find out. So, all right, well, we're gonna continue just building all this. And I'll see you when it's done. Well, I think we've done the iron, well, I don't have any words. We've done iron. It's looking impressive. This is, oh, it is, yeah, it is, there is something down the end there. But basically, these are all the belts for the iron floor. I guess we call it the iron floor? Yeah, sure, we'll call it the iron floor. Anyway, we're just going to have a quick squiz at this. Basically, this is... Oh, I did it. Anyway, I got to add some droppers down on this, the lifts. I'll do the lifts in a second. But we have done it. All of these smelters are now going to run iron, and when we plug it all in. So there's a couple of things I want to run by you guys real quick. I've got to do the limestone floor as well. We'll do that at some point. But here's what I'm thinking. I need some advice. We need to... So we got a power plant up there, right? I'm considering making somewhere over here a substation. I kind of need a substation. The last thing... I mentioned this in a couple of previous videos. The very much last thing I want to do is walk all the way up to that power station, connect a power line to the power station, and all of this just turns on, basically. All of this just connects and is just running 100%. That's the last thing I want to do. One is I'm not sure how it's going to work. I don't know if this world's just going to self-destruct. The second thing is I think it's just going to trip. For starters, I don't think that's enough power plants to run all this, but that's another topic. But what do you guys think? Should I make a substation? Should I make a power substation somewhere over here that has switches, that has some way of mitigating what I can turn on and what I can turn off? So my thought is that we run all the power to the substation, obviously. Then we run power to the miners, but we do it strategically. So we have a switch or a circuit breaker that goes just to the copper miners. Then we have a circuit breaker that just goes just to the iron miners, and then another circuit breaker that goes just to the limestone miners, and then that substation runs all the way up to where I'm standing here and to the base, which then runs another substation or another electrical box that then I can control what level is turned on and off. So say if I just want the smelters on floor 1, if I can turn that on and off. What do you guys think? Please leave me a comment down below. I honestly think it's the smart thing to do. It will take some time to implement, but also I think we need more yeah, I think we're going to need more power generation. Anyway, that's going to be the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves so far. I know this is tedious, but yeah, we have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to get cracking on a few little projects in between this video and the next video. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please leave me a thumbs up if I've impressed you guys. And if I've really earned it, hit that subscribe button. It would be good to see the channel grow. I really do want to grow this channel. I really want to impress all of you. I really want to, I really want to do well, and I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. Anyway, that's enough talking for today. That's enough work. I think this has been, what's the time now? Yeah, this has been almost 6 hours in the making. It's a lot of work. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.